everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Today we are making weave samosas. These are super delicious. They're fried. I have a version of the same method using pastry. I'll put that link up so you can watch. And these have turned out amazing. I have gone ahead and used the ground beef mixture, and also some of them I've used the potato mixture. So if you want to see how I did this, let's go ahead and discuss all the ingredients. Here we have 2.5 cups of white all-purpose flour, salt, Himalayan salt that I'm using. You don't have to. For taste, I'm going to be using a teaspoon of it. And then we're going to be using a teaspoon and a half of ajwain seeds or carom seeds. Now these smell really, really good. You can also use cumin seeds if you like. I like the taste of ajwain, so I'm going to use the ajwain seeds. We're going to be using 4 tablespoons of ghee, which is homemade. If you want to see that video, I have that video, and you can find that on the Raihana's Cuisines channel. I have 1 cup of water, and once we start binding the dough, I will let you know if we use the whole cup but when you're binding the dough, you're not always going to be using the same measurement I am. It's going to depend on your flour and the humidity that wherever you are. So we're going to make a good semi-stiff dough here. So let's get started. I've binded the dough. I'm going to take a wet cloth, put it on top. We're going to give this 25 minutes. This is really, really important to rest your dough for 25 minutes. It's super important. It's going to make a big difference on how the end product is going to come out. My ground beef mixture is ready. You know that I freeze my ground beef mixture. If you want to see how I do my ground beef, I will keep a link above, and you can see that. So basically all the spices, everything is in there. Now we're just going to add the fresh parsley flakes in there and a little bit of onions. And then you still want to do a taste test and make sure that it's you like the taste of it. If not, you can go ahead and add more chilies in there if you like, or if you want, add more salt or lemon pepper if you like. So here we are going to be using, you don't need much oil, so we're going to be using about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I have 3 big potatoes here that I have already boiled. I have some peas here that I just quickly just put it in hot water and I took it out. I have about 1/2 teaspoon of salt here. I have some fresh coriander. Now this really, really gives it that taste, that really, really good taste. So we're going to be doing that. I did forget my ginger and garlic, so I'll go grab that. I have here 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, which we use on pizzas. I have here 1/4 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1/4 teaspoon of coriander powder. I have a tablespoon of chur powder or mango powder. Now, you can lessen this if you like. I really like the filling to be super tasty, a little sour. And also, you can also increase the amount of pepper flakes, or you can also add cayenne for the heat. You guys know that I don't eat very spicy food, so that's why I've only put that much. And then here I have 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Here I have really tiny cilantro, curry leaves. And they're pretty small, so I've taken about 8 of them. And then in this little plate here, I have a teaspoon of lemon pepper and just a dash of turmeric. Now, if you like more turmeric in it, go ahead. I want to make them a little bit lighter in color, so I added less turmeric in there. That's about it. So let's go ahead and put this all together. You can see here I added all my spices. I added everything that I had shown you in the description. And then the most important thing was then I did a taste test to make sure that the taste is spot on. At this time you want to do that and adjust the seasoning. You want to add more cayenne. If you want to make it spicy, add some jalapeno peppers in there, or you could add serrano peppers cut, or chili peppers just cut very tiny pieces. So basically this is ready. What we're going to do is let this completely cool down before we stuff them. Dough is ready. We're just going to knead it a little bit more. So you can see here that I made a rectangle shape, and I want to show you the, let's see, let me get one that, I want to show you the thickness is a little bit like, you know, the samosa chapris that we make, just a little bit thicker than that. You have to remember that this is going to have 2 layers, so that's why you don't want the layer to be too thick, because otherwise it'll be doughy. So that is why I did it in such a way that it's a good nice rectangle shape. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut these into strips. So you want to take one of your strips and just lightly get it back into shape, and then we're going to cut it right in the middle like that. And then pick this one up. We have the first layer go on the bottom, and then we're going to put the second layer on top, right? Now you can put your filling in. If you decide to use the ground beef mixture, you could do the ground beef mixture. If you wanted to do the potato mixture, you can do the potato mixture. I'll do one of each so you can see. Basically put it right into the middle, like so, all right? Now we are gonna take 2 sides and we're gonna fold them. So we're gonna take the one that's on the bottom first, okay? So it makes a good pocket. Stretch it over and then press it down, and that should help, the water should help seal it, all right? Just like so, right? Next thing is we're gonna take the second layer, just pull it a little bit, and again, fold it. And again, we have the water, so that's gonna seal it really well. Now we have 2 strips left. So with that, I'm just gonna stretch it just a little bit. You should be able to eye it, how much you need to fold it. So now you're gonna take either a knife or a pastry cutter, and I'm just gonna make slits. So depending, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could do 5. If you want bigger strips, you could do less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now we're gonna take water and we're gonna put water on both of the strips, the whole thing. And we're gonna, all right, so we're gonna do this. If you feel like you need more water, just go ahead and add, sprinkle some on. This is gonna be a good glue for us. All right, so there we go. Then we're gonna do the other strip, come up, and we're gonna do opposite every time. See? All right. That. Like this. And you're just gonna continue it until all your strips are used up. Okay, so we got this. Look at how beautiful the strips look. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now you see the unfinished end here? We're going to just take that and pinch it. We're gonna pinch it just like that. All right, so we're gonna get a finished look. You can press it just a little bit, and that's actually a good thing because we're kind of, we want that to stick. Okay, so do you see how beautiful these samosas have turned out? These are absolutely gorgeous. Now, I did Now again, we're going to take our knife, or now this one here I'm going to do a little bit thicker. I just want to show you the design looks just a little different, but it looks really nice. So this one I just did four slits. All right, so again, let's get started with this side, and for now the whole thing is gonna get brushed with a little bit of water, just like so. All right, so now we're gonna, so see how we got, and I'll show you, we'll compare the this thinner strips compared to the thicker strips. Not a big, not a big deal, but just so that you know. And remember, don't forget to seal the ends, okay? Because that's important. Just like that. So now let's go ahead, and you can always move it just a little bit around just to get those shape to look really, really nice. So let's compare, the two. You can see this one here that is the thinner strips, and then you've got the thicker strips. Like I said, not big of a deal, but it does make a difference on how it looks. All right, so we got these. I'm gonna go ahead, continue them, finish them. Once we're all done, I'll come back and I'll show you how we're gonna fry these. Our oil is medium low, and you wanna keep it at medium low because these are supposed to fry up really, really slowly, not where it's bubbling, and you want this to cook really well. So we're gonna put these in there. We're gonna quickly, we're gonna keep them in there for a while, and we're gonna let them fry. Once they're done, I'll show you how they look. So you want to fry these on medium low for about 7 to 8 minutes, and you have to be careful with them that they don't break. And once they reach a really nice light brown color, or an almond color, this is the time when you want to take them off. Now the ones that I took off also are right here. They're really golden brown, and so I'm going to take these off, and then I'll show you how crispy they are. How beautiful these have come out. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and they're super crispy. So we're going to cut into this, and I'll let you hear how crispy these are. So you can see here, see how they're really nice, really taste test. The roti layer, or the dough layer that we've done, the proportionate of the ghee and the flour, spot on. It's soft, melt in your mouth, yet it's crispy. It's super delicious. You can have this with my red chutney or my amli chutney. Oh, delicious. So give this a try. This video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification button. Hit that so that you can get a notification whenever my videos are uploaded. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. Please make sure to share this video and help me get to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you.